Does divorce always result in a 50-50 split of assets? Hi, I'm Simon Dippenaar and I'm a family attorney. Matrimonial regimes only become relevant when a marriage is dissolved. For example, marriage out of community or property is a theoretical concept until the marriage breaks down and divorce looms. Then each spouse takes their own assets and goes their merry way. However, a couple married in community or property agrees by definition to divide assets equally in the event of divorce. This custom historically protected women who were usually financially dependent on their spouse. However, sometimes a fair distribution of assets is anything but fair. In this case, the law allows for something called forfeiture of patrimonial benefits. I'll explain what this means and when it might apply. South African divorce law ensures fairness in the division of assets. The Divorce Act of 1979 gives courts the authority to order the forfeiture of patrimonial benefits if one spouse would gain an unfair advantage from the dissolution of the marriage. Before the Divorce Act, the power of the court to order forfeiture of benefits derived from the common law. The principle was that no one should benefit financially from a marriage if their behavior had caused the breakdown. However, as a legal mechanism, it was a blunt instrument. Under the Divorce Act, the misconduct of either spouse is only one of the factors a court considers in determining whether to order forfeiture. The general rule is that when couples are married in community or property, their joint estate must be divided equally when the marriage ends. A couple agrees how to split assets, perhaps with the help of mediation, and a settlement agreement is drafted and incorporated into the divorce decree. The Divorce Act allows courts to deviate from these general rules if one spouse would enjoy undue benefit in relation to the other as a result of equal asset distribution. In that case, the court awards forfeiture of benefits and the spouse in question is not entitled to their half share of the joint estate, either wholly or partially. The purpose of forfeiture is to prevent one spouse from benefiting unjustly, especially if they played a significant role in causing the breakdown of the marriage. In ordering forfeiture by one spouse in favor of the other, the court considers three key factors: the duration of the marriage, the circumstances that gave rise to the breakdown of the marriage, any substantial misconduct by either spouse, and the fact that an undue benefit may accrue to one spouse in relation to the other if the court does not grant an order of forfeiture. The court may not take any other factors into account. A spouse claiming forfeiture must provide evidence to support their claim and define the nature of the relief sought. It's up to the applicant to prove the nature and the ambit of the benefit to be forfeited, and they must prove the extent to which it is an unfair benefit to the other spouse. A recent case illustrates this in practice. A wife claimed a decree of divorce and forfeiture of the patrimonial benefits of the marriage by her husband. He had made no contributions towards the bond, installments on the family home, the payment of the vehicle installments, or the household expenses. The husband had received an amount from his pension fund and used it solely for himself. The court held that he had committed substantial misconduct by using his pension fund for his sole benefit and to the disadvantage of the joint estate. Therefore, equal distribution of the matrimonial estate would be an unfair benefit to him if the court did not grant a forfeiture order. South African divorce law seeks to ensure equity in the dissolution of marital estates. The framework provided by the Divorce Act balances fairness and the conduct of the individuals. Forfeiture of benefits is a vital tool for maintaining fairness and equity in divorce proceedings. If you are considering divorce and think your spouse may benefit unfairly from equal division of assets, I can look at your case and advise you on the best way forward. Get in touch with me on the number below and we can arrange a meeting.